Hi, Milton. Do you want to be in the video? You do. Here's my work. Hi, I'm Jade. I'm an attorney, and after hyper-focusing on earning that title for most of my life, I'm miserable. Due in part to the contentiousness and stressful nature of my career, but also the current state of the world. As the misery has been hitting over the last months, years, while, I've been turning more and more to art. Consuming art, buying art, playing art, consuming the words and wisdom of artists and creatives, not only about their art and creative process, but about how they view art and how it connects to real life, and how art and creativity have fueled resistance over centuries. I've never considered myself an artist, but I have always been a creative. And between the chaos of life and my ADHD, I've picked up, put down, and circled back to tons of creative interest over the years, mastering none of them, but enjoying all of them at different times. This is just a non-exhaustive list of all of the interests and hobbies I've had over the years, and I think I still have. Creative writing, coloring, first with crayons, then colored pencils, painting wooden models with my mom, making friendship bracelets, DIYing gifts for my high school boyfriend, who is now my fiance, doodling, photography, browsing Pinterest for cheap DIYs to decorate my college apartment because I was broke, DIYing gifts for my college boyfriend, same fiance, sewing, self-teaching myself piano. That was the shortest lived, I think, like a few weeks, and I haven't gone back to it. Consuming hundreds of hours of interior design content on YouTube. Shout out to the Sorry Girls, Mr. Kate, Alexandra Gator, the list goes on and on and on, Ariel Bissett. Consuming thousands of hours of YouTube vlogs, becoming obsessed with makers on YouTube. First woodworking and carpentry, then design and engineering, and then 3D printing and design. DIYing gifts and cards for my extremely long-term boyfriend, who, again, is the fiance. Returning to photography, which is why I have this lovely camera that I can make this video on. Gotta use it. Crochet. This was pivotal, necessary to surviving the bar exam and eventually passing. Learning guitar, acrylic painting, returning to making friendship bracelets, more coloring, but this time with alcohol markers, building miniature models, consuming content from painters like KT's Canvases, ceramic artists. This is very new to me. I've been loving painting pottery, painting ceramics. Jewelry makers, embroidery, miniature model builders, animators, digital artists, list goes on and on and on and on and on. Maybe I'll put a scroll of all of the people I've enjoyed over the years and have helped keep me sane, grounded. As I said, I've never mastered any of these creative mediums, but I've relied on them to varying degrees throughout my life when I needed an escape to decompress from the stresses of life. Now here I am at 32, questioning all of my life choices that led me to a stressful career with lots of debt and wanting an exit path that doesn't leave bankruptcy as my only option. Over the years, I've had daydreams and brainstorms about focusing in on any of those creative mediums to start a small business or to make YouTube videos or to write a book, and I've never moved past the thinking phase. With each idea, I shut myself down because I didn't want to monetize my hobbies, or I was afraid to see or hear myself in a video. Still have that fear. I'm sure you can tell. Or I was just too busy trying to become an attorney. or I was too overwhelmed by the prospect of buying the tech I would need to do the thing in a way that would satisfy my perfectionist standards, which is related to my childhood trauma, probably my ADHD, just being a woman, and my perfectionist standards, I think, also made being an attorney miserable. So I need to work through some things. This video and this channel is me giving myself, and you if you need it, permission to try, regardless of the outcome. I want to make videos of me making things, learning in real time, just having fun. It would be really cool if this channel turned into something that helps me become a recovering attorney, because honestly, that's the real goal. I'd love to say I'm a recovering attorney. But if not, that's okay. At the very least, I want to have fun and give myself no stake space for practicing all the things I've been daydreaming about doing. Isn't that what YouTube is for? Or was originally created for? I've spent my life so far fighting to achieve at every turn. I've achieved and failed and achieved some more. Katie Soros, in a video that I will link below, posted something that really stuck with me. Essentially, she was saying that we all have different needs that have to be met in order for us to recover from burnout. There is no one-size-fits-all fix, and I believe that. We have to do the activities or routines that recharge us in an unremarkable way. Stop striving for perfection. So that's what this account is. It's me, a burned out 32-year-old attorney, making arts and crafts in an unremarkable way. If I can practice law imperfectly, why shouldn't I practice my creativity imperfectly? So if you relate to any of this or just want to come along for the ride, please subscribe.